Man, what a great community this is. Never thought at my age I'd be playing with Hot Wheels. What is wrong with us, everybody? I'm not the only one. Yeah, I had the goop out because that Jeep Compass went into the goop. He was deemed, what's that word I use? He was deemed, stop yelling at me, yes, unworthy. So I put him in there. And along with the other comments, I did something. We're going to wait on that. So yeah, into the goop you shall go. It wasn't a sacrifice into the volcano, though. No, it was just deemed unworthy. I heard you. All right, put that away. We're going to look at, oh yeah, talking about the compass. What happened to hit the camera, Bill? Oh, it's in my pocket. Is this thing still lined up? No, what the hell happened? All right. We're going to start with this guy, which, that goes pretty good, huh? You can see that, right? Same side, the other side's the same. We'll just do both. Hey, get in there. You get in there. Give it a good spin. It rolls. I did the same thing to the El Camino Beano I sent into Gravity Throttle Racing. When I picked this up, I did them both at the same time, so I just left this on the shelf. These wheels were stuck, like it was worse than out of the box. You know, you get 3 to 4 seconds out of the box. This was like 2 seconds. What gooped them up? What did I do or did not do? So I called Mark. I said, hey, man, you better check that El Camino Beano, which he passionately announced the Evil Camino. Like Evil Knievel. I knew I saw that, the Stars and Stripes things before. I could never put my finger on it. But yeah, Evil Knievel. So I had no idea. But he said it's running fine. I don't know. I did the same thing to these tires for the Compass. Look, they're still, well, I can't pick them up this because my finger is on them. They're still running well. Doot, stops. All 4 of them still running well. So I don't know what I did or did not do on this guy. So the only way I could fix this, I just added graphite to it, which these have no graphite. No graphite at all. They do have a dry lube, and that's the WS2 0.5 microns. It's tungsten disulfide. Wear gloves when you're using that. So I don't know what happened. He says the El Camino Beano is doing fine. This was not, and I did the same thing. I believe I did. I don't know. but a little bit of graphite, something happened. So I forgot something. But anyways, talking about the El Camino Beano, I got to send an apology to Josh Thompson and Michael Willard. They're the ones that sent me that 68 El Camino, you know, I don't know if you call it a mid-engine or a rear engine. I think it's a mid-engine. But I got a request from another guy to make a 64 Impala and paint it a green. Well, I said, I don't know. I know I seen a 64. So I was out there looking for it. And wouldn't you know it, way in the bottom right corner, way down here in the dark, I found something. And this is why I say it's such a wonderful community, because I've been over here hanging up the cars from those care packages I got sent. And I'm like, man, I love this community. So if you're like me, I'm waiting for 6 p.m. Central Time, and you know why. What I found, and Michael and Josh, I can't thank you enough for sending me that Camino. But guess what I effing found? And I don't know if somebody sent this to me. It's all dirty and dusty. I don't remember ever seeing this guy before. When I saw the advertisement for it, I said, oh shit, I ain't got none of those. Why would I buy something like this? I don't know where it came from. So, I don't know. Great community. But let's get back to the compass. Put this away. Cut. So let's see, that's the interior. We'll talk about that in a second. If you're going to paint this, tape these up. The axle. Calm down, Bill. The axle holder upper rubbers, and these are the axle holder downer rubbers. Don't paint those. Don't paint those. In fact, get yourself a teeny ass file, but not this. Something. Oop, don't drop that. And get at least 800 grit or 1,000 grit sandpaper wrapped around this to get any little defects off of these. Because the insides of your wheels are going to rub that. I wish someone would have told me that earlier. Yeah, they don't work well with paint. Why didn't I think of that? So I'm not painting them. I am going to get some 1,000 grit. I see some, I mean, they look pretty good, but what's it going to hurt? 1,000 grit. Just smooth it up a little bit. Any split second's going to help. And on these, get it down. Where's the damn thing I just had? Something like this, a toothpick. Don't use this. A toothpick. Maybe even just roll it up, the sandpaper. Okay, if you're going to have them free rolling. If you glue them in, then just cut these off. Don't have to worry about it. But these stay. So 1,000 grit. Maybe 2,000. My headlights for my car was came with a 2,000 and 3,000 grit. So that's enough for that. Let's go back to the rest of the story. And another reason I love this community is because of the comments One especially, thanks Chris. You know whom you are. Get this out of. I'm trying to make sure it's dry. We're gonna paint it again. This is the compass. I never did I tried, let me back up. I tried polishing it, that didn't work. But I got I got comments, and a lot of them were like, "We love your colors," but one that stuck out, I said, "Bill, you have the witherall." Look, is that even a word? Witherall. Yeah, I've used that before up north. Haven't heard that down here in the south. So you notice what's missing on this? This is that compass. First one to answer gets a prize. I don't know what it's going to be. But yeah, something's missing off of this now. Hang on. By the way, I found my fine cut, double cut file. I got my rough ones here too. Have file, will file. That didn't come out right. I'll think of something better later, but right now, yeah, look. That diamond steel plate pattern is just messing me up with my paint job, my tape and everything. So, and then I sprayed it with the candy red. Oh, and then that was a mess. So into the goop it went, and I said, well, while it's back out here, I'll polish it up. I think they did a pretty good job. I used my rotary tool. I tried that brown, which is 80, and then the 120, then I went 180. So now we're gonna paint her up again, but you ain't gonna see that for a couple of days. And we're using the what are these, urethane paints. We're gonna go with the white, the red, and the blue. I'd rather forest green or something, but with all your comments, we're going with the red, white, and blue, baby. And the dragon. Now I got room for decals on the roof. Evil laugh. I have to practice on that one. However, this this sticker's too big. D20 die-cast racing. Something like that. Yeah, I think I got it right. So, we're going to get going. We got some painting to do. Hey, Lucy! Yeah, you got some splaining to do. Oh, I don't have a quote for today. I'll go look for one. I'll be right back. If you're good at something, never do it for free.